we live and we're back this Wednesday, and as you can see, we got a returning special guest. The microphone's on. We gotta get all four microphones on, y'all. All right, now here we go. Now we back. We back.
We
It's
back.
Wednesday, guys. Welcome back to What Are You Really Saying podcast on this good Wednesday. I hope everybody out there in the social world is having a great week so far. We want to welcome back our lovely guest, Miss Robin Jones.
Thanks, guys. It's good to be back.
All right. And of course, my cast crew, homeboy Gary, big brother Ball over there.
I'm lovely, right?
Oh yeah, lovely Ball over there, guys. Sorry about that, But we got a hot topic today. We sat here for about 20 minutes before coming on air, going back and forth on who's gonna be canceled tonight. But it's gonna be a good show, y'all. I'm glad to have y'all back with us as always. And the topic for the night is, you know what? I want my guy Gary to talk about it. Gary, what's the topic for the night? Like what's the topic for the night?
We put a title on paper or a screen, but I think that we talk back and forth about different ideas around this same topic about like intimacy, and it comes into sex, and things like that. And it started earlier with someone in our big text group saying, how many times should we be doing it per week or something like that? You can put it in the right way.
Daily.
I'm paraphrasing. Hey, Robin said daily.
Hey, cuz.
Daily.
In the house.
Gary, so PC.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
How often should we be doing it in our relationship? But no, that's a serious question,
how
though.
often should we be intimate?
That's
What's the right amount?
Yeah, what's a healthy amount? Because you got to think about it. I know when I was young, we humped like rabbits. You know what I mean? Every chance we got, but now that we got kids and stuff like that, and sometimes you got to put on the ninja roll and you got to sneak up on it, or you got to go to Starbucks and get you a coffee because the kids gonna be up a little late, so you got to stay up. And once they go to sleep, then you do what you do. But let's have some fun with it though. So I'm gonna pass it around. Well, first off, we're gonna start with the guest. Guest is first, lovely lady. Hold on, Robin. Before I get to you,
Okay.
we got our VIP cousin Igloo. She says, "Hey now, every time you want, you can't put a number on that. Each
Okay.
couple is different."
So she's saying basically that when one partner wants it, the other partner really has to oblige.
Really has to oblige. Well, you know what? Let's talk about this. Robin, what do you think a healthy amount of sex is in a relationship?
I mean, if you're in a relationship and you live together, it should be daily. Daily, at least daily.
Okay.
Whether that's first thing in the morning, which is a plus, that's always the best.
Yeah.
Or if it's at night. But I mean, it definitely should be daily.
So what if somebody works? What if people sleep and work on different schedules? They're still together. They still sleep in the same bed, but one person wakes up super early.
It's 24 hours in a day. Listen, super early. That's where the rollover method comes in.
Hey, Priya.
Let me just roll over real quick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bam, bam. Let's get it in. Yeah.
Okay.
No, am I the only
No,
one?
I think you're right. I think you're right. I'm
I'm
just saying,
like,
I'm really shy for this topic in general. Like for me,
Come on, Gary.
Come on,
Gary.
You're
Come on,
shy
Gary.
about
There's
sex?
I know you're
I mean, I'm
not
just shy in
about this.
general. Like I'm not that as a person.
Ladies
Very
out there in social
You
world.
don't want to talk about hitting the skins. Dang.
Look,
In general,
not
man.
really, Gary. She says, not really, Gary. Nobody should have to feel obliged. It should be natural. With the different schedules, you have to
Find the time.
find the time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But you know what, though?
I think that's tough.
It's easier
I think
said
people are
than done.
Yeah, people are really busy, and I think it's really tough to because it just depends on how much you're working and stuff like that. This culture, this country, Washington D.C., stuff like that. It's not an 8-hour workday.
Let me tell you something.
It really isn't.
It's not.
It's
like
not.
a 12+ hour workday. Plus you're driving for like 2-3 hours a day. By the time you get home, you still got to do like house stuff, and then after that, you're lucky if you don't pass out.
Even though our schedules were very busy and very different, right?
Mhm.
he was driving and he was like, yo, I got like 30 minutes. Okay. I was like, 30 minutes it is. Where are we meeting?
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. I like
Let's
that.
do it.
I think that's great.
Yeah. That's
It was quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Went with the dress, nothing on underneath.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. See you later.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, no, I think
that's
You gotta make the time.
I think it's basically okay.
well, let me tell you something though. That's like a fairy tale.
Before
situation.
kids though. Or well,
Oh,
mine,
way before
my kids are grown, so
well,
it's
if
different.
your kid's grown, then you can kind of
I can
relive
move-
that again.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah, you can relive
That's
that
what
again.
I'm saying.
But for me, when I get in the house, I got to put on the Spider-Man costume, walk across
Yes.
the ceiling, sneak down, and all that other crazy stuff just to do something. But I feel like you shouldn't leave the house without getting one off.
Thank you.
I feel like it makes your day a lot better.
It does.
I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like it kind of clears your mind up a little bit. You know. Yeah.
No,
And
it
I mean,
keeps
I mean,
you-
but you know too. They say
so it sounds like
2 nuts a day keeps the hose away.
2 nuts a day keeps the hoes away.
Oh man,
That's a good one.
Okay,
That what they say?
would work. I mean, I can
2
see
a
how
day
that
keeps the
there's-
hose away.
I can see how there's some practical accuracy to that statement. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I can see why that would actually
Yeah.
work because after that, who wants something else? You know, it doesn't matter how cute that girl at your office is,
Hey,
or something
Fudge.
like that. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
So let me
It's-
ask you something. Though. Okay. So if it came down to you couldn't, well, you guys just couldn't make time, right? For whatever reason, your schedule just is not aligning to do it, right?
Mhm.
Now, but throw a little spin on this.
Camera phones. Go ahead.
Would you allow for the other to get something else
You mean from somebody else?
from somebody else?
Interesting. What kind of
You
relationship
know
is this? I like this is one of those E-N-M. E&M. It's one of those EMM relationships.
I
guess.
think it,
ethical non-monogamy or non-monogamous. I don't know.
Hey, Marika.
It's a
This-
thing
VIP
people
in the
online.
house.
Like online dating, people say like I'm into E&M, and I never knew what that was.
Ty.
I was like
Gotta be good,
electronic dance music, electronic. Well, I didn't know what that meant at 1st, but
Oh, that Joe. What Cuz say? Cuz say yes. People are busy, but if you don't want your mate looking elsewhere, on the other hand, your mate should understand if you're tired.
tired.
You want it to be good for each person. I don't want anyone doing that just because I'm really passionate and want to feel that. I mean, that's cool, and I understand what you're saying, right? But what if all that don't align? Like you could be passionate all day long, but if it's an on-the-go type thing, you can't be too passionate about that. You got to be a wham bam, okay, babe, love you type thing. And what if that's the case every single time? Meaning like
I feel like-
most women, I'm gonna say this. Most women wants that, love making,
I'm glad
part.
we got a female on here.
What
She
you
can
mean?
speak to that.
Meaning
'cause
like in other words,
you
like
ain't gonna just be painting.
I'm not saying all the time, but most of the time they don't want you just bam, 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 okay, boom, be gone type thing. Like y'all want to, you know what I mean?
So
Because
how many
because
times-
no, I'm saying though, because not
so-
a lot of times when that's happening, the man is the only one being fulfilled by that.
Yeah. So how many times in a row can you do a wham bam sort of quick and out?
When
kind
it's
of deal?
good, it's good. I don't think
Yeah,
it takes you really that long to like when you're really into your person to get where you need to go.
I think the same.
Like
thing,
mentally,
but
I'm
I
already
also
there.
get
So
the
when
other
we
side of
get
it.
there, it's like okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So he ain't got to put no rose petals
You
in
ain't,
your
got, you
water.
ain't got to do all that.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
you can
yeah,
just pull
right.
my hair a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Grab me by my throat. I'm good. But yeah.
Respect.
He said this is why relationships shouldn't be based on sex. There has to be a solid foundation. As we grow older, sex generally slows down. So what do you have beyond that? That's
Yeah, right,
that's
right.
kind of the
Like
point we're
at the
trying to
top.
get
That
to.
That's
That
what
could
we're
be
talking
true,
about.
but I don't
Hey,
think it
cuz.
slows down. I know a lot of older
Yeah.
couples in their 60s and 70s, and they still have sex.
60s and 70s.
60s and
Good for
70s.
them.
Now it may be
They'll live
with
longer,
assistance
too.
of
Don't you
medicine
think?
or
They're
whatever
gonna
like
live
that,
longer,
but they
too.
are very active.
Take whatever medicine they got.
Tariq said it like he got
Good
2
for
good
them.
years left. He's
Listen,
like,
if
look,
you
I
look
got
at it in the senior community, as far as like assisted living places and nursing homes, that has the highest rate of sexually transmitted diseases because they are very active sexually.
Oh, that
But they
Biden.
don't practice safe sex, but they're very active. So I don't want to think that because I get older that my sex life is going to slow down or I'm going to become uninterested.
I think it's the individual.
I mean,
Could be.
And it's the part, it's your partners. It's what you bring out of them or what they bring to the table.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, I mean,
I'm excited.
well, I mean, that's good. You optimistic. That's cool. I mean, especially you being a female. No, I feel like y'all can be optimistic, but dudes gonna be popping them Cialis,
Pop
Viagra
'em.
joints like it ain't nothing.
Thank you. Take two.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? By you're basically saying that if they're doing that, then it's not real.
Nah, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, like, if you for guys to be as optimistic about sex at that point as the females, you probably gonna have to need some help or something.
Really? Because I think it's the other way around. I see it the other way around. Like,
yeah, I do too. I do
Oh,
too.
I don't-
what you mean, something for the female?
Well,
No,
like women, as
no,
we get
no, no.
older, some women may lose their
Yeah.
whatever they may need, little estrogen or whatever for lubrication or whatever. And I mean, if they have to use that, then that's just what they have to use. I don't think it takes away.
but
You just accommodate for.
And then
where
I'm
you
pretty
are in
sure
life
once
right
they
then.
going through that what's that period when y'all losing your period?
Menopause.
Yeah, once they going through that part, you done anyway. She ain't trying to hump on you anyway.
I'm going through menopause.
They ain't trying to
Yeah, so what is up with the men? Because I when I dated
they don't.
somebody,
The one that has said they get hot.
I
get
am
off
in
me.
menopause.
They
But it
freeze
doesn't-
you out.
And
I mean, I'm not an expert, but it doesn't change sex drive. Libido doesn't
Who?
really change.
What
when you
doesn't?
go-
Not me.
what for menopause?
Menopause doesn't change libido, does it?
Shit.
I'm not an
It
expert.
does.
I'm not like
it
doctor.
can
I'm
change.
The
not-
for
person
some
I
women.
dated
Their
did.
sex drive can go
You said
down.
what?
I thought that
The person I dated, that shit was like, she wasn't really into. I
Yeah,
mean,
a lot of women lose their sex
Oh,
drive
that shit
during
was
menopause.
yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's
Yeah.
too bad.
So,
I don't
Then
know.
why are the retirement communities
Love up.
thriving?
Because those people are over menopause.
Oh,
at that age.
menopause.
Oh,
Thanks,
oh,
Rick.
gotcha. Okay.
Rick said that's a lot. Rick said that's a lot. What you mean that's a lot?
What she say?
She said that's a lot. That women lose their sex drive and
So,
during
Rob?
menopause.
Some.
I mean, some.
Okay.
The ones who get hot all the time.
That's not true. Please stop.
No, because some women they be having fans in their purse and all
That's
that
me.
other stuff like
There's a
that.
fan on my
I
nightstand.
feel like-
Okay.
Like,
I feel like Dr. Tariq knows a lot, but I don't know if that's exactly where I would go for advice.
Let's see. Hold on. If I'm in a relationship with a great person, what did he say? The sex is a bonus. Exactly. Menopause doesn't change every woman's sex drive. That's true.
maybe not everybody, but goddamn it, if I ain't.
You
See,
was
Bob had a
lucky
bad
on that one.
experience, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying?
was a bad
y'all done mess
experience.
bar up, y'all menopausal women. Y'all done mess bar up, man. Why y'all had to go through that?
Yeah, I want menopause too. Then shit.
But Rob say you lose your drive, you lose me.
That's right.
Hey Rob, tell me about it, Rob. Hold on, what Rob? That's Rob. That's
Lover, man.
all the way on the West
Yeah.
Coast,
Lover.
Well, Rika said we can say yes to fans and all, but it's hold on. She said yes to fans and all, but it's a time when you can want sex all the time.
Yes.
Really?
So what happens if you want sex all the time and the man just like, well, do you think he's cheating?
That's what. No, I don't think he's cheating.
You just
He
think
might
he
just be tired.
he decided he just can't.
Maybe he can't keep up with that.
Right.
But that's why you have.
I got a
everything.
question.
No,
then.
it doesn't
You know
always
what,
have to be sex, like penetration.
Yeah.
You can give head. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can masturbate with each other, in front of each other, whatever. It's a lot you can do.
You can buy him another chick. There's a lot of shit you can do.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it'd be some fun. Man,
Marika said
man.
toys. Yeah, I heard y'all got some serious toys out there now. It ain't like how when we first started in the game. Now they got all kind of shit.
Man, they got toys.
The latest one is what? The rose.
That's the
Man.
one this female was talking about.
Yes.
She
I'm
said
not
the,
messing with nothing that
the
don't take
rose
batteries.
do. She said the rose do everything but McDonald's.
Man, listen, man.
Listen.
They got toys that can hook up to USB cords.
It was
Yeah.
scary. It
Yeah,
has a
that's too much.
charger and everything.
It's too
See, here's
much.
what I want to know, right?
It lights
What-
up.
Role playing
Role-
Spider-Man
I have one.
costume.
What
I
happened?
know
Let
it's
me
crazy.
ask you this. Though.
Hey, Danny.
What happened when you use the rose, right? And it
Mhm.
take you to the higher levels of ecstasy that maybe
Right, like
you
using
weren't able to
yeah.
reach.
They said a rose
with-
is like
with
using
the
an
dude, right?
ayahuasca pill. Or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
So what happens when that becomes your baseline for pleasure, right?
Okay.
And then now you calling his ass up the stairs talking about I mean, I don't know.
I think
do
it
you even
becomes
want
like
him to
with
come up the
anything,
damn-
like porn. If you watch too much, do you lose reality? Do you lose touch with the reality of a woman? Do you expect for her to have that porn star body and the hair and make those noises or whatever? Are you no longer stimulated by her? I just think you have to gauge everything for yourself. But that rose is dangerous.
Y'all
So
heard
let me
about
ask
that
you
rose?
something. Let me ask you something.
Sure.
I want to ask the fellas something real quick. I'm
Might
gonna
not
ask you
wanna
too, though,
ask
Ron.
me.
But I'm gonna
Right.
ask. Let me ask Gary, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Straight up question. If you came over your girl's house, right, and just what happened, she said, "Hey, baby, you said, you got a bandit or something. Yeah, it's in my drawer. You open the drawer, boom, you pull that drawer open, right, and she got like a couple of Mandingo Jones, right? No, like she got right. So you sitting there like, hey,
Like, yeah, that's
You
not
use
what I
it
was
like-
expecting.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, dang,
She
you
in there
using these.
dogging herself. You like, what
Yeah,
the
like,
fuck?
you using these. Like,
Am I
no,
good
but
enough?
look though, but really though, like
Yeah.
in your mind, are you thinking like, okay, what am I really doing?
I mean,
No, because
no,
I understand the emotional, the kissing, but you're looking at this Hulk Hogan arm that's in the drawer, right?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to go behind this emotionally now.
I know,
Like,
I
like,
just-
But that's like saying
For
You
me,
but no,
if
but
you
see,
ask
what
me
I'm
the
saying
question,
is,
like, I
how
think-
can a woman, not how can a woman, but you all get yourself so worked up with your toy, right? Whatever you're thinking about, you ain't thinking about me, because I ain't that size. I know you ain't thinking about me.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. But
No,
go
but
ahead.
what I'm saying is, so you're thinking about something else to get yourself worked up, to have an orgasm with your toy,
Uh-huh.
right?
Okay.
How? You ain't thinking about me. You ain't thinking about me. How can you get yourself? If you're in a relationship, how can you have a toy when I'm not there? Like, how can you get yourself worked up to think about whatever you think? Because you're not thinking about me.
How do you know what she's thinking about?
Yeah,
Man,
you
come
think
on,
about
man.
it. It's not a-
We ain't
Come
talk.
on,
We
it's not a
we ain't
blow
say
doll.
we imagining
It's
you
not
or feeling you. I
It's
mean,
not a
our
blow doll.
imagination
What
can
are you
go
thinking about?
everywhere.
Hair. I mean,
What are
Who
you thinking
knows?
about?
We could
Yeah,
be
she
thinking
think about that
about
dude
like
Steve.
2 girls, another guy. We could be thinking about our
think
last
about
time
another nigga?
together. Yes, what do you think you're? Yes.
See what I'm saying? No. You see what I'm saying?
But guess what? We
I check my girl
ultimately,
Amazon. I
you
check my
know,
girl Amazon account every
let me tell you
single
something.
week.
Ultimately,
Ricky, you know he ain't
women want
thinking-
this. If we have a toy and we're without
Marika, she
dudes,
ain't thinking about
we
me.
want you to use that toy while we're while we're together. Like pick
So-
that
so
thing
you-
up.
So you telling him this grown ass straight man that he got the
He
big
love us, so let me
motherfucking
go first.
Mandingo thing
No,
out.
no, no. He doesn't have to, but you can
Okay.
incorporate a lot of
I was
those
gonna
things
say.
in your sessions together. Like, like
Well, so
I don't want to
basically-
explain it,
So
but
basically,
yeah,
like, so you saying he running the train on you with the deal?
there it is.
Damn.
Whole time, I missed something. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
saying
I
you
know
and your
she
man
walked
is
in and
having
just like,
you and
what
your
the
man
heck
is
did I
having
walk into?
intercourse,
Uh-huh.
and he grabs the thing
Not
and
what I
started
expected.
doing it with you?
Could be.
Oh, no.
It depends. No, I'm not
Nah,
saying for
nah,
everybody.
Okay.
That's not for nobody.
You gotta get
you
you gotta
can't
get a
say
couple of them
that.
motherfuckers and really do the
No, you
goddamn
don't.
But that's
thing,
like
nah.
women who get upset at their man that masturbate. Like, how are you going to be upset because your man masturbates?
Oh, what Danny said.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You kind of,
yeah.
I can kind of see that point though, because
Why?
But you know what? though? I
because
like,
because you're not masturbating. You're not masturbating all the time to her.
Who cares?
I mean, you got to understand, like your mind going elsewhere. Like that's
Sometimes
a
it
dangerous.
needs to.
But what I'm saying is that's dangerous
How is
because it
dangerous?
opens your mind up to
Why is that dangerous?
other
what does this mean?
options.
Nobody's
Like,
saying
like
to
you
follow
see,
those
y'all ain't trying to be-
options.
Y'all ain't trying to be 100. I'm trying to be straight.
This is 100. If anybody who thinks
Hey,
that
Amar,
their
can I-
partner is thinking about them every single time they have sex, they are delusional.
I agree with
Holy moly, motherfucking
Yeah, I agree
moly.
with Robin. It just makes sense. I
Hold on. Danny
understand,
said,
I
Danny
agree.
said,
This-
Danny said you can watch porn while using it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
all right.
actually I'm gonna tell you. So back when I used to have sex, right? That was really good because like sometimes we could see shit and I'd be like, babe, what you think about that? Right? Like because it'll spark your willingness to want to maybe go outside of what you normally would do. And sometimes you run to some shit, she be like, well, not that though. We're not gonna do that. But
Heat that up, J. Rock.
that's cool though. I think that's a cool thing. Well, Matala said, why y'all? Well, why y'all? He said,
Why y'all not racing each other, masturbating?
Hey, master
Master
racing.
racing.
But you know what, Matala, for real, like if she got that fucking rose, and I got what I got, that's what we doing any damn way. We both.
Nah, but hold up though. They got one for the men though.
a rose. What?
Yeah, they got a
Really?
joke for the men. Slim, y'all ain't seen it?
What's it called?
It's a Gunk Gunk 3000. It's called Gunk Gunk 3000.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it do though?
It
Oh.
it does that. It does that.
Wow. Is it a
Yeah.
handheld or automatic? I wonder.
It's it
It-
goes
what, it
USB
holds your
cord and
balls too?
everything.
Wow.
You talking about gawk because you got say what?
No, just like Tyreek, you don't know if he's thinking about something else doing sexual. Man, let me tell you something. Cuz, let me tell you something, cuz. I knew this was gonna be a hard topic to talk about.
Y'all gotta take your ego out of it.
Oh, my ego's all the way gone. It's been gone since we talked about it the first time. Once I looked into the drawer, my ego was gone already. But look,
Bush.
that's something really to think about, though. What's up, Johnny? That's something to really think about. Johnny, I'm glad you on here too, man. You married. I need to. We need you to chime in on this one too because you married and you got kids. You know what I mean. You're not an empty nester yet, so I'm pretty sure you got some ninja stories also to have.
Yeah.
Quiet, Gary.
No.
Yeah, look, Igloo said, poor Gary, he is so uncomfortable.
You know what? Though, and it's, you know what? If y'all noticed, Gary hadn't said
Gary
nothing
been
in like the last 10 minutes. And what's crazy about it is, I got a
I'm
feeling.
learning things. I never heard of this rose. I'm, talked about the E&M thing that was new. Never heard of that before until pretty recently.
Gunk Gunk 3000.
That's new to me. Never heard of that. So I'm learning a lot.
I mean, I put it to you like this. I want to ask people out there. Go ahead. No, go ahead. No, you can mess me up.
I wanted to go back to these goddamn toys, right? Because
Okay.
is it does the rose for women, right? Does the
Okay.
rose do shit that a man can't physically do?
Yeah, but he's still trying to get to the bottom of
Let me
whether
just
this
say
is
this.
motherfucker
I don't
makes
think it does
unlevel
something.
playing field
that-
for men.
Let me just put it this way. So the rose is about. It has this little opening, right?
Mhm.
It lights up so pretty when you're charging it. Whatever. Anyway, it has all like 8 different speeds, right?
Mhm.
So it may be like just a straight vibration. It may be a vibration and a thump thump. It may be like a thump thump thump, vibrate vibrate, thump vibrate thump. Like it's like a whole it's a whole series of
that's what I'm
different
saying,
things.
because like
But hold on. And
It's
it just
better.
depends on what you're doing. But I mean, when I say it takes you there, it takes you there. Like put your towel down, it takes you there. Doesn't mean that I still don't want my man. It just means that, okay, this is just what I'm feeling right now. Maybe he out of town. You know what I'm saying? So
But if
that's
that
what we use.
rose pleases you to that extent, like
We
This is
still
when your
need
man
human
comes
back.
contact.
So pretty
Yeah,
much
this is
what
what
you're
Bob's
saying is
saying.
when
How
your
does a
man
man
comes
ever
back, he
compete
need to
with
read the
that?
directions to the rose.
No, he does not.
Because
He
this is
does
what-
not
that
need to
motherfucker
go.
did-
He
he
just,
on the
and
show-
that's
you
my
know what?
man. He coming on it.
No, he need to come back just like that guy.
Yeah, no
No,
bugs.
that's not
Hey,
true.
no, because
hey, fellas, we need to learn how to plug in.
look,
We got to
Look.
plug in, fellas.
look, I've studied cunnilingus, right? And something tells me
Thank you.
that for the shit that I've been learning,
designed to perform like it
that
cares.
motherfucking rose is doing some shit that I may not be able to mimic.
You're not supposed to.
And
It'll pop
and
your
I'm
eardrums. You be like,
I'm
oh.
a fan of the art, but goddamn it,
You're sure.
if if you and that motherfucker AB select start fucking, if you look, I ain't got the goddamn code. Then I'm here to tell you, hey man,
Hey, hold on, man. Martial art, man. You didn't wear Adam and Eve on it. She said, "Every man can be a rose if he learns his garden well."
Ooh.
but again, I'm a avid fan of the art world. I was when I was. I'm the dude who had the books and was studying and learning technique, and that's my shit. But I'm here to tell you at the same time, if a mechanical electronic device or whatever can move at certain speeds that my fucking tongue just can't keep up with, then I don't know what to tell you.
We don't want it to
I don't know
replace
what
you
to
guys.
tell you.
We just use it. We still need that male contact. We still need that, that human contact.
No, I
or
mean,
whatever
but
like
no,
that.
you say that now, but a nigga get on your nerves later, and you be like, you never go the fuck on.
Nah,
And you know what
I
you
don't
gonna
say
do?
that,
You gonna go
'cause
right in
we
that
gonna do what
drawer.
we gotta do first, and then you can go on home.
Well, Rika said,
I'm not that one.
Rika said, first, let's be clear. It takes mature women and men to get to know each other sexually. With that being said, you learn each other in ways a rose and other toys won't even master.
I would
Very
hope so.
good. Yes.
I would hope so. I would hope so. But I'm gonna tell you one
Don't be
thing.
intimidated
See,
by the toys.
here's-
All women want warm bodies, and you can bring toys into the bedroom to assist as well.
Hey Danny, that's what it was back in the day when I was doing stuff. That's what it was. You would bring what you had, but what we talking about is this.
Back in the day, they had that bullet. Y'all
this-
remember the bullet?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You almost
You could
electrocuted
use the
yourself
bullet
with that
on
thing.
her, and that was cool, right? Right? You could the little drink. You could use that in certain
Yeah,
places,
you
and
can
you
use
can,
the
you could get
rose.
some. Yeah, you could produce a great deal of pleasure like that. But what I'm saying is let's look at the real applications of this shit. If that motherfucking rose is what you say it is, then you gotta wonder how much tolerance would you have for a guy in a situation where maybe he get on your nerves or maybe he's this and that, and you know what the fuck is in that drawer in the event that
And this
you
guy's
just don't
not
have
a
patience for his ass tonight.
Or
Let's be honest.
right, I like you saying. Or the piggyback on that is you really like him, but he doesn't really satisfy you sexually. Like
Oh, God bless him.
Then she
He is
shouldn't be
done.
with
He's
him.
done. He's
yeah, but I
done.
mean, but I'm saying,
He's done.
that's easy to say. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
you guys are getting
You got-
very intimidated by the rose.
Oh no, I don't care.
Whereas
about that. I
men
don't
have
care
had
about that. No,
porn
I
and
don't care
all
about
that
No.
stuff
I think it's fun.
for years.
No, I
Books
think it's fun. I
back in
think
the
it's fun.
day and
Listen,
porn or whatever. And I don't think, I mean, if you
I-
let it overtake, I don't want to say overtake you, but if it becomes, I don't know, unbalanced in your life, then I get what you guys are saying.
First of all, the me going forward to this point, it's a lot of women who probably gonna have a rose. So I ain't no need to be getting intimidated by it. I'm just talking about
Maybe
okay,
that's the wrong word.
what is it? What are we gonna be looking at later on down the line when women have adjusted to that level of pleasure with all these things that it can do? I mean, because like I'll be honest with you, I don't think watching porn regularly is necessarily healthy.
It's not, and neither is, I don't
Because
think
you know for
using,
the same
a toy
reasons,
is
like you gotta,
healthy.
yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like
I knew it was dangerous. I put it away
I don't know.
in the drawer.
Amato's
Yeah,
comment's really
I
good.
said, oh,
That's a really good comment. I
What?
think.
Toys are
It's like a really
condiments or
well
snacks.
well
They
put.
don't replace the full meal.
Mhm.
Won't eat
Yeah.
ketchup or mustard, but you can make stuff with it.
Yes,
I
Okay.
like that.
That's a really
that's a
that's-
good
that's
one.
cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
I
like
like that.
that's
But you know what? See, with me, I learned from older women,
Okay.
right? I learned from older women. So
What Bertha tell you?
it's not me personally. I don't think it's a toy that can come out that's going to intimidate me or feel like I'm being
you guys
replaced.
are talking about adequacy, really. Like you're not saying the word, but that's really what you're talking about. It's like because that's what Bahij's just talking about. He's saying like, well, if that can do that and I can't do that, how can I ever be?
No,
adequate
I'm not.
to
Well,
you?
listen,
I mean, it's kind of what you're implying. That's like what
Well,
you're really saying.
well, maybe, but the thing is what I'm looking at is down the road, right? Because again, because I heard about the rose from another female. She was talking to another female, and she just went on and on and on about it. And I was like, "The fuck is this rose?" But I didn't look into it, right? But what I'm saying is, if we look at how things are going, because they talking about now, porn is this thing where like it's not like how she was saying where you use a little bit with this and that. It's like a lot of men, their sexual life is porn, right? And they're addicted to that immediate release and all that. So there's none of the other things that goes into sex with another person, right? So that's what they're into, right? And then you come out with this motherfucking rose that's good God Almighty, you got you speaking in tongues and all this shit, right? So at some point, what we gonna be looking at? Like, because for the generations to come, it's like, see, all of us are old enough, so we've had relationships with other people. We've had a chance to explore sexuality and all that kind of stuff. It's cool. But now, shit.
So you're saying?
So what do you think the
saying
modern
like Gen Z basically really has no need to even like?
I mean, they already
Gen Z
Other
is
than procreation.
wild.
That's
they,
the
Okay.
they,
reason.
they're already starting
They already
their
did.
journey through socially online or
Right.
whatever, right? So their social skills are already
Right.
gonna
And I
be
don't think
impeded
they're
to
that-
some degree,
I don't
right?
think like relationships are as much of a thing in that generation than like in older generations like ours. I don't think people that are like now coming of age are really that interested. Not interested in marriage. That's not like a big thing.
right?
That's not happening.
Right.
They're not into like traditional relationships.
Mhm.
They're not into courting. Like we were
Right.
we did these things where we like a girl, have a crush on her,
Yeah, you
take her out. Hopefully
Yeah,
she's
you
like
talked to her on the
you,
phone
and-
before you even got a
Yeah.
one
chance
thing.
to.
We did this. It was like a big thing for
Yeah.
us. To them, they're like, "What? Ew."
Yeah, they
don't
like-
do that.
They're like,
They go
man,
back.
what that mouth do?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
You know what
I
I mean?
don't
Just-
think
to
they're
the
that
point.
sexual. I don't think they're that the young generation.
Oh, some of them,
Like
trust
like-
me.
college age now. I don't think they're
What?
statistically. I don't think. I'll bring stats next time. I don't think.
No,
I,
but
I,
you-
from
you-
what I've
Have you
heard,
I've heard that.
What
I've
these
definitely
kids
heard
are
that.
doing?
I've definitely heard that in Japan.
These kids
Like,
are
yeah,
so
sure.
advanced
are they? Okay.
sexually
Okay.
than we were.
Okay.
I mean, they get head early. They have threesomes early.
Well,
they do everything.
No, that was going on back when we was
I
coming
think
up
it
too.
was
I was
going
the
on
good
back
girl.
then,
I
too.
wasn't doing
Not
No,
me.
come on.
I'm late to the
I had
party
to
on
be
that
grown.
shit.
Stop.
But no,
Stop.
seriously.
Listen. How many times have you played Freaky Friday and you know
I was
one
always
of
the
the
base.
person?
I did not.
What-
I'm not lying. I was the base.
It was always one freak in Freaky Friday
always-
that if you caught
Y'all
her,
had a lot of returns.
I said, what now? Oh, you-
Y'all had a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of them in
yeah.
return.
Oh, you got to put our neighborhood on the daggone internet.
Hey,
People don't need it. I'm sorry, Andrew.
Back in those days.
I'm
So
sorry.
you have to tell me about the old days
Hey.
of terrorists.
hold on, what the,
Uh,
hold on.
I missed that.
Cuz said, are women toys desensitized when they
Are women
are women
desensitized
desensitized
when they use toys a lot?
That's what
You
Bahish
can.
is asking.
That's like with
That's
anything.
what his whole
It's too
question
much
is.
of anything.
Or
could
I
not
certainly
be
think
good.
that's what is leading to something.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
I think
About
there's a
adequacy,
trend on
it's
the
about-
rise.
Does it
But let me ask
desensitize
y'all
to
something though.
the real
Let
Let
thing?
me ask y'all something though. Funny, serious question. Would you buy your girl a rose for Christmas?
Would I buy her a rose for Christmas?
I would say, I think buying
me ask
toys
you
is a
something.
personal thing, unless
Yeah.
y'all go to the store or the shop.
I mean, but this
together.
is something
I mean, it
that's
depends on
out
the
there though. This
relationship.
is something that's
Depends
just
on
out
the
there. It's
couple.
like
I would say
it's like the
no.
new. I mean,
Yeah.
reason why I say that is because now social media makes everything a want in a sense. Like the new this, the new that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get you this. I'm gonna get that for him.
You
Get this
just
for
said
you.
refund.
Like a gift is a gift. You would get your girl a rose?
What is he
here's
saying
here's the
again?
thing.
So
Well, let me-
are they feel-
What she say?
You-
She say, so are they filming to recreate those favorite scenes, flicks? The issue is not bringing what you fantasize about to the bedroom. It's not bringing. Okay.
What? Say what now? So
Said
they
the
are
issue-
filming to recreate
Those favorite
those.
scenes, flicks.
Mhm.
Okay.
The issue is not bringing what you fantasize about to the bedroom. See,
Not
that's
bringing.
hard.
It's
No,
that
it's
you
just-
you have to have a very understanding partner, I think, when you talk about your fantasies, because you ultimately feel like you know, I know they love me, but they may judge me. They may think I'm a little
Oh, yeah, for
weird.
sure.
I'm a little
sure.
as a
See,
woman,
that's
you may
where
be like,
there's-
oh, dude, he gonna think I'm really out there.
Because we talked about this
Um,
before the show.
But you know
There's
what?
like if there's intimacy in the relationship, that's more attractive than just like the physical like shape
Yeah.
of the body and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but with the
Right.
intimacy, I would think you would have an open communication, being able to be like,
That's-
I
if
like
there's
that, or
intimacy,
I like it
generally,
like
yeah,
that,
that's
or
generally-
I don't like that, but I do
Mhm.
give me some more of that. You know, like
yeah,
I think that's
And also somebody said earlier too.
it's such a freedom
Do
in
you,
that too.
do you
when
have
can do
intimacy
that
outside
with a
of
person.
marriage? Like you don't even have to be dating to have intimacy. You can just have somebody you connect with. That's literally like on a friend level.
Hey, Janine.
You can have true intimacy on like
Mhm.
across the board.
those
all
are the
levels.
best. Those are the best
Rika
sex
said I
workers,
would-
though.
But look, though, Rika
Those
said
are
I wouldn't want
absolutely
to.
the
I wouldn't
best
want to.
Right.
I guess they would be. That makes sense to me.
But I mean, I think I would. I think
With intimacy comes open discussion.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's if you feel
Yeah.
safe. That's what intimacy
Yes.
is kind of. That's
Safe
the difference
is a good
between
word.
like
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
if I had
feel
to
like
hear some shit
somebody-
about that shit I did later earlier, because you're like, well, who the hell told you to do? Look, I'm gonna be mad as a motherfucker. If I jumped out there and tried to be creative and do some extra shit, and I got to hear about it from you later, I'm like, you judgmental motherfucker. You know what? This is not
Yeah.
working. You can have the rose now. Bye bye.
Hey, man. I guess I need to take the rose out of my little cart.
Ah,
Oh, you.
I mean-
This was good.
I mean, you gotta
Oh.
understand. You gotta understand though, because like when you got kids, young kids, it's your sex, like goes all the way down.
it changes.
Yeah, but don't get little kids sleep
Some of
like
it.
all the time.
But when they sleep,
But
you
when they
sleep.
sleep, you
Yeah.
trying to sleep, then they
Yeah.
sleep with you sometimes.
Yeah, all that
Yeah.
type of stuff. So it's like, look, I got
That's
a
different.
2-year-old and a
Wrapping it up.
5-year-old in the house along with my 16-year-old.
It's
Damn.
hard.
That's very hard.
Yeah, I mean, you just in there thinking about sex. Now,
That's
you
it.
Can't do shit.
That's it. I just think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Poor Tariq.
Yeah, poor me. You know what I mean? And then, man, hey,
What I'm
look,
thinking
man,
too.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I think it was a good show today.
Yes.
We were able to get off a lot of. I don't know. That's the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
the word.
keep it
I don't think
going.
that's the right
Pun
word. Go back to your sneaker. That's easier said than done, though, Marika. It's
Keep it
easier said
spicy.
than done.
What you
Go back
said?
to your-
What you said? Go
Go
back to your what?
sneaky. Back to your sneaky.
Yeah, but that's like I feel like
I mean,
And then-
for one, but for me,
Yeah.
for one, I mean, I'm a little personal thing for me. Like my lady don't want no more kids, but I do.
Oh, you tripping?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So
Tripping.
yeah, I want more kids. I want not Nick Cannon. Well, I could be Nick Cannon because it's gonna be the same girl, but it's not the same girl. But she don't want no more kids. So I want like 3, 4 more.
oh.
Because I like my house young. I like to come in the house and hear Daddy. I love that. Like that makes my whole world. You know what I'm saying? My 16-year-old love that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dad? Hey, Dad, he dropped me on such. It's like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, before you was all, hey, Dad. Now it's like, what's up, Dad?
And you know what? You know what you could do? You could just simply what they call it when you rent the kids, you bring them into the household for what they call that?
what do they call that?
Group. What's that?
Like a foster?
yeah,
kid?
foster. Yeah.
Group home. Now you
Do
said
that
rent
shit.
the
I mean,
kids.
I mean,
Rent the
Wow.
kids. Wow, that's
I
I
was
was
something
like,
to put it.
you can rent kids
That's
now?
a
I
way
mean, you
to
can for 59
Rent
cents. Over the app, you get a 59 cent kid.
Yeah. Next time I run into someone who's fostering someone, I'm gonna say, "Oh, so you renting?"
Look,
You're
see,
renting.
it,
That's
look,
what he
it,
said
it, look,
it's
say
called.
easy for you because you're not carrying it. You damn right. You telling them.
I mean, but we can even have a surrogate.
Okay, yeah, you jump
Do a
out there with
surrogate.
that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, is the issue that she doesn't want another kid coming through her body, or is the issue that
Yeah,
doesn't
she don't want
wanna
them
raise
kids coming
another
through
Girls
her
are
body.
getting up there in
I get
age.
that too. Yeah.
You gotta count
Ain't no
these
such thing
years
as
about
being
when the
age.
kids
Ain't
are
no
gonna
such
leave
thing.
the house.
Well,
You gotta count 20 years. Okay, add 20 years on top of that. When they
Y'all
go to
gonna be
college
80?
and they finish, because you want that time back with your person.
just think about Dad. Dad was how old was Dad when he had Roger?
A dinosaur. Motherfucker was
Oh Lord.
what? He was what? 57, 58?
Yeah,
Hell
we
yeah.
had my sister like 58 years old.
And he dead.
But,
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? We sit here like, dude, we're daddy and the nigga dead. Hell, you older than
I'm
that?
not laughing. I'm not laughing.
Shit, no, you can laugh. I don't give a shit.
hey, oh my God, they told us also after 35 it's risky for the women.
True.
This is true.
True.
But you know what? It
But
used
a
to
lot
be.
of older women now are having children.
They
man.
are.
Yeah.
And you know, they always just say it was risky when we got up there after 35 for women because you know you had a more of a chance of the child having Down syndrome and things like that. But now if you notice
had
a
it.
lot
What's
of
up, bro?
younger women are having children with Down syndrome, autism, things like that. So
Yeah, well,
I mean, it was a lady the other day, she was 51, she had a baby.
I mean, I'm
Not me.
I'm
but yeah.
slower than what I need to be because I think maybe some of that had to do with my parents having us at that old age. But
I don't think it works
What's
that
up,
way.
Kevin?
Mahisha, I don't think it works that way.
You can make babies up
No,
until
I
you're
don't
70s
think
and
I
stuff.
understand what you're saying, but I understand what you mean. But I don't actually think that it works that
Well,
way.
I mean,
I'm
but
not a doctor.
you didn't have to bring
Like,
you didn't have to bring
right.
my report card home either.
Well,
That's that's a different story.
man, y'all. This
Yes.
is a good show. Well, before we leave, y'all, you know we got Robin on the show, and we always want to highlight things that they're doing. I guess when they come on, what they're doing, their careers or businesses, whatever it is they have going on. And she has something special going on. For those who are new to the show, who didn't catch her on the last episode, previous episode, Robin, if you could explain to the people or tell them a little bit about, not a little bit, tell them everything.
Let me just tell them a little bit about it.
No. We don't minimize greatness on this show. There's nothing little about what you're doing. All right. No.
You gonna kick us off.
Yeah, ain't nothing little about that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
ain't nothing little about that. No.
So I have transformation therapy. So transformation therapy is the non-invasive form of like a BBL or like liposuction. So I pop your fat cells, I drain them from your body. Like I said, it's all non-invasive. It's through the lymphatic system. I also do massage. I'm a massage therapist as well. Detox therapy, cupping. Cupping. So cupping is a form of massage where it's like a suction. You can use silicone or you can use glass. It just depends. It's very good.
Where do you use the cups?
All over your back. It's for,
Just on the back. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's for circulation.
It leaves the
little spots on you, but it's very
really
good for circulation. It's very good for lymphatic drainage and things like that. So that is what I do. You can follow me on Instagram at SculptMe360. Email me transform360@yahoo.com. I love what I do. If you need help, assistance with weight loss, if you've had a BBL and you need your lymphatic massage, your post-op care, I offer that as well. Thank you, guys.
God, please
Thank
see
you.
her.
Yes.
Please see her. Oh,
But he said I started following Robin after she was on the last episode. We appreciate you, Johnny.
Yay.
Definitely appreciate you. So do you do anything for the men? Like any enhancements?
Men get the services as well.
I mean, you can enhance the private.
I cannot. I've never enhanced the man's private, but I have enhanced his butt.
Whoa, time. Oh,
Okay,
so it's a dude running around here fat to death now because of your services?
Yes.
Oh, come on, man.
Quite a few, yeah.
Come on, man.
And not only that, I can define like a lot of
swear
men,
to
you know,
God.
you guys have your love handles as well. You might want to lose your stomach. You're going to take a trip with your girl in the summer as well. You come in, they get wraps. You know,
So men come in and get a bigger butt to walk around the
I've
beach
had
with their
men
girl. He want to be
come in
fatter
and
than his
get-
girl.
wanted his butt bigger. He did. He wanted to live.
We have time for the questions, though. Hold
No,
on.
man, this show just went left, man. The damn show just
Even if
went
they don't
left.
have nothing to say out there, look, okay. So okay, hold on. Y'all work with me.
How do I make it bigger?
it stay like that?
So it stays like that. I do fillers as well. So I do fillers, and besides fillers, you can use your vacuum cups. That's what it is. So your vacuum cups, it helps transfer a little bit of the fat around. It plumps it up, and then you maintain it through your regular exercise, things like that.
Is he doing the journey like to trans? He's trying to go to the other side? Or something?
No,
No.
So
That's
he's
not what she's
saying,
saying.
Oh Lord, this thing
She
really
doesn't know what
went
she's
over
saying.
way.
The
he
guy
wanted a plumper butt.
Yeah, can I put it in terms that Paige can understand? He had a flabby butt that wasn't very plump, and he wanted it to
And
be
he
like
wanted to.
bring it up to where it used to be and make it a little plumper.
look, I've suffered from Nasatol all my life.
Me too, and I was a stripper.
So what?
I was a stripper, and I ain't had no problem. I didn't care.
Yeah, but they're not ready for hot wing. But look, here's what I'm saying though. So did he have a woman?
Yes.
So he came home with an ass, and she like, oh, is she jealous? I mean, what the hell?
Well,
how do you even?
Hey, Jalen,
I can say this. She came with them.
Oh, she supported him.
Yeah, it was very supportive.
He got the right one. He's got the right one because I'm trying to imagine.
I don't know how.
I didn't ask any questions.
How do you start a conversation?
I'm there to perform a service.
Hey,
you're professional.
And that was it.
You're professional.
You
Yeah.
start that conversation with your woman, like, okay, she's like, babe, what's wrong? Well, you know, I've been having a hard time with these wooden seats, and I want to look more like you now. I want to.
But not only that though, you know how you go to the gym. I see you slim. I see you get. You like slim. I see the ass getting fast slim.
But men's jeans not made for that.
You can't.
Everybody's
Like, I
different,
don't even
buddy.
cuss. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's
But
different.
in this situation right now, y'all got me like you really thrown right now because like this is say your man. You know, man, this your man. Like you know what I mean. Y'all playing ball, whatever you man. Hey, Slim, hold on, Slim. What's going on
You
with
guys
you? What's going
are
on back there,
making a
Slim?
lot of judgments. There's a judgment in like underneath of what you're saying.
Well,
You're born with this like really skinny. You're always been slim your whole life.
Okay.
You take that for granted, don't you?
And I've
You
never had
do.
an ass, and
But you take it for granted. So this guy just wanted to be back to what he used to be, or even what he could be. That's
Whole
all.
time
He
on
just
men don't
wanted a
lose
little
their
help.
ass. Excuse me. Yeah,
Some
gotta be
people
cussing.
like-
Men don't lose their butt. That's first and foremost. Like even if you a big dude and you lose weight, you don't
didn't have
lose
the
your
shape it
butt.
used to. That's what Rob.
Like your butt don't get small.
It
as
didn't
a
have the
man.
shape it used to. That's what
you
Rob
know
was saying.
something,
And-
you know something.
Yeah, it's like a woman. We get it. I call it the 30-year drop. You know, like
Yeah.
it just kind of drops down a little bit, and we want to lift it up. We want to plump it up some. It just so happened it was a man that wanted that service.
Listen, I'm not.
Yeah.
Listen, kudos. If any more men out there come to Robin's transformation therapy,
Or
It sounds
women,
like-
whatever
women,
you
for
need.
sure. Hey,
You
whatever
need a
you
butt
need.
lift.
Go
you
to
need a butt plumping.
fatthedeafdudes.com, fatthedeafdudes.com, and get your ass right. You doing hips too? You throwing in hips?
I can
See
pull
it?
out your hip. Yes, I can.
God almighty. See, here's the thing. As a guy, you know, when I'm out in the world, you know, a lot of times I look at shapes, you know, to like, okay, is that a female or whatever? And if I roll up on you and I've been checking your ass out for the last 30 seconds, and I realize, oh, that's a goddamn dude, I'm gonna be highly, highly upset. But it's still you. And for the sake of Gary, listen, brother, do your thing. I don't care.
girl, you getting your ass plumped?
I don't. No
plans,
judgment.
man.
How do you say you did?
If you, I'm just saying, if you
want
want to,
open-minded understanding,
if you
that's
want
why
to
I'm
round it
saying, like,
out, if you want to, guys out there, because I don't want them to be like, oh, he discouraged me to get my ass done. Get your ass done. I don't mind.
Please
Get your ass
come
done.
see me.
Please go to her. Get your ass
Yes.
done. Okay. Get it done. You know, and
I feel like
I'll have
Robin's-
to. You know, just go do what you do.
It's about
But
to be
if
a-
you out
it's-
here
it's-
with
it's-
long hair and a fat
it's
ass,
about to be crazy.
don't be mad if a dude roll up on you confused and shit. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, but get your ass done. Go on. What is
I
it?
never- I
Say it
never-
again.
I
What's the
never-
website
I
again?
never-
You are perplexed by this.
I am. I didn't even think that was possible to get.
I don't.
It
I don't
is.
know.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want the ladies to go.
This might be my last show. I think.
I mean, women come.
'Cause I'm not appropriate for this shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm judgmental.
Hey man, look, man. That's
a
a
little
good.
bit judgmental.
That was a great segment to end on, man.
Yes.
You know, I really think so. I really think it was. You know, and not only that, man, Robin, you got a gold mine over there. Like you really changing people's lives. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Giving people.
I
She
had
be
a lady
changing a
tell
lot
me
of
that, and I felt
seats,
so
too.
good when she said it. She was like, "You really do make a difference." She was like,
I'm
"Thank
sure
you."
do. And I
She sent me a card and everything. It was great.
To me,
I
I just
saved
feel
it.
like Robin is somebody that I would, if I'm, it's the same thing as you're going to a doctor. You don't want a doctor who you think is a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody that kind of like gets you, that has like
I'm
empathy or someone you feel right with. Robin, I think is just like somebody I feel like is.
Yeah, it's no judgment.
Yeah, no,
I'm
Robin's
good.
Good. I hope so.
Yeah.
Last thing you want to do
So-
is
so
be
one day,
judging somebody
Robin,
and
if I
doing
get-
their ass.
My body sculpted.
I'll
Lopsided
never share.
ass.
Come to you.
You come to me, I'll
Come to
never
you.
tell.
Oh, you can tell anybody. I don't care about that.
Hold on. So can you make like my chest come out more? Because I
You
don't work
can.
out. I don't
It's
do all
the
that
same
gym.
cupping
That's
method. The
that gym
cupping
stuff. I don't
method
do all
is the
that stuff.
same.
I just
You
need
can
to
enhance
look
the
a little
breast,
bit
the
more.
chest
No,
muscles,
I
the
don't
pec
want the breast. I don't
muscles.
have breasts. I
Pec
just want-
muscles. I said pec.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm. Define your abs, everything.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
costume that I want to get in, and I think it'll look better if I'm a little bit more.
If you bulk up a
Yeah, a
little
little
bit.
bulk up a
Okay.
little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't want to do the push-ups.
But I don't want to wake up the next morning and be 36 double D now. Don't set me up.
Well, this is the thing. It's gonna hurt. We put these cups on you, and it suctions, release, suction, release.
I know what to get you for Christmas.
And yeah,
Go
it's
right
a
to
little painful,
Vicky's.
just a little bit, not a lot.
Y'all heard it first right here. What's up, Paul? How you been, man? Y'all heard it here first, man. When y'all see me in the Superman costume all bulked up.
The people know y'all don't even know we talking about no more, do y'all?
No,
What the
they
hell?
like, they
We done
all
went
over
off-
the place.
He talked
Yeah,
about
we
Spider-Man
done-
earlier.
what are you really saying for real?
That's what the
What you really
podcast
saying?
about. What are you really saying? But y'all, we gotta go. We appreciate you all as always for joining on this Wednesday. We appreciate
Thank
you, Robin, for
Thanks,
coming through and
guys.
blessing with all the butts and all the stuff, man.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Y'all gonna be seeing
But you our
more
homegirl.
Robin.
You
This is
definitely
my
gonna be
last
seeing her
show.
a lot more, Robin, y'all.
I
Matter
love
of fact, y'all,
coming.
you know, if y'all like Robin on the show, which I know y'all do, can we get some hearts for Robin? Can we see some hearts for Robin, y'all? We need to see some hearts. Show the love,
I'm gonna
y'all.
do some
Show the love.
hearts on
There they go. They coming in.
They
now.
coming
Show the love.
in.
Coming in.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, G.
Oh man, I was trying, Rob. I was trying to give you some hearts, but they said I need to put some minutes on my phone. Hold on. I'm sorry, baby. Hold on.
But yeah, y'all, we appreciate y'all again every Wednesday, y'all. Every Wednesday, 7:15.
That's what I'm talking about,
7
Jalinda.
o'clock.
Look at
Yeah.
Jalinda.
We going
She
back
didn't
to
hit
7,
the link
y'all.
on there. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Thank
oh,
you.
oh yeah. Bless you. Yeah,
Yes.
And yeah, that
Yes.
was so
That's-
clutch.
She's on point.
Go, hey, get your asses done. It's the link is there. Get that ass done. The link is there.
Okay.
Listen,
Well, you
yes,
crazy.
come
All
and
right,
get it.
y'all.
Come get your lipo shots. Come get your fillers. Come get your lip fillers.
Oh,
All
they
of
doing
it.
Okay.
Hey guys, and guess what? Next week, y'all, we're gonna have to make sure Gary is a little bit more excited. Oh, he's not
Not
gonna
gonna be
see,
here
look,
next
he's
week.
not
Oh, you're
gonna
not
be
gonna be
here.
here next
Oh,
week, Gary.
Gary's not gonna be
Aw.
here next week.
We
Hey,
got
listen,
some next.
we need another guest. Anybody out there want to
Yeah,
come
somebody
on?
come in and fill my spot.
We need a
For the
spot
week.
filled. Y'all know how we do. We all fun and love as family. So whatever you got some ideas you want to talk about, inbox me. We can get you on the show. We are at Rabble Rouser Studios, y'all, on 2904 Minnesota Avenue, the best studio in the land.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And Miss Cozy. And up next,
Johnny.
soon as y'all come on, soon as we leave, stay tuned to Rabble Rouser
Stay
TV.
tuned.
We
On
got
YouTube.
Cocktails with Cousins, and they have Arthur on there, and it's almost the same thing. Guess what? The name of her book is The Clit.
The what?
The Clit. The woman clit. The clit, right?
We can't get her.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's The Clit. So
I'm
stay
about to get that
tuned, y'all.
book.
Cocktails with Cousins is on
Yes.
next, y'all, on Rabble Rousers TV live.
You teach your
And they
class?
have Rabble Rousers they have Cocktails with Cousins Facebook page also. And the author will be on talking about her book. I'm definitely gonna hang around because I just need it.
Lakes is up.
You know, I just need it. But yeah, we thank y'all so much, y'all. We love y'all. See y'all next Wednesday. Have a
Night.
blessed rest of your week. Bar, take us out.
Bye bye.